Alright, so welcome back to another Bluejay video, and today we are going to be reviewing the 2018 Ford GT in Greenville. This will also be a little bit of a history lesson, as well as an informal car review on Greenville. This is the 2018 Ford GT. This makes 647 horsepower in real life, and in this game, we checked with the game creators and their chassis specifications. So, without further ado, let's get into this. As I'm driving this Ford GT, you are starting to realize that this thing has working aero, as you guys can tell, but this thing handles extremely well and it accelerates really fast. Here's a video of that. Alright, now that you guys saw this video, saw that little clip that we took, you guys will start to understand as I start driving around. So, quick history lesson. So there has been around 6 Ford GT versions made: GT40 Mark 1, 2, 3, and 4. As we all know, those are the famous Le Mans race cars. 3 of them have failed in models, but the Mark 4 was the record-breaking one, with the Ford and Ferrari races in the 24-hour Le Mans World Endurance Championships. Without further ado, we're going to talk quickly about the racing history and pedigree of this vehicle. In 2016, this exact vehicle, except in race spec format, won the 24-hour Le Mans to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Ford versus Ferrari heritage race, when Ford just wanted to buy Ferrari and then Ferrari pulled out of the deal. What is really cool about this car is that it shares so much of Ford's racing pedigree engineering. In fact, this vehicle was made to be a race car. It was not made to be a street car. This vehicle is sheerly made from the race car. In fact, this was an underground project made by Ford designers, engineers, and Ford GT enthusiasts. The 2005 and 6 Ford GT, also known as the Ford GT Mark V, or the GT40 Mark V, even though being 43 inches in total height, instead of 40, which is to represent how tall it was back in Le Mans in the 60s. It was that Ford GT of those 2 model years were to represent Ford's 100th anniversary. You can tell on the headlights, as if you look on the headlights, you will see a 100 look to it. Jaden will show you a picture in the video. This Ford GT is completely new, as you can tell. It has a teardrop shape with 2 beautiful flying buttresses and lots of active aerodynamics, as well, with flaps underneath the vehicle channeling air, and open skirts on the door skirts, as you can see, even in this game, are replicated perfectly to see the tire and the inner workings of the chassis. With the 2 big flying buttresses and the active aerodynamic wing, the Ford GT is one of the most aerodynamic cars Ford ever built. With a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6, it's a little controversial, as every other Ford GT has shared a V8 of sorts. This vehicle has butterfly doors, which is a fantastic feature. Beautiful DRLs replicated perfectly in Greenville with beautiful turn signals, as you guys can tell. And the headlight texturing is there as well. Another cool thing about this vehicle is that there's the option to get a normal exhaust, which kind of looks like an F1, like a fighter jet afterburner, or you can get the Akrapovic titanium exhaust, which this vehicle does have on Roblox. The active aerodynamic wing is pretty nice in this game as well, and you definitely notice the difference when it's up, and braking is really nice in this game for this car. This vehicle goes 222 miles an hour. It says 217, but you're going 222. This vehicle costs $750,000, and you get around $650,000 when you sell it. So yes, you pay basically a $100,000 depreciation fee, which isn't bad compared to some other games. There's also a more affordable version, and affordable in brackets, of course, because it's $500,000. In fact, I do have both vehicles. One sells for $435,000 when you go to sell it, which is the lesser variant of this car, which is the lesser variant. So at the end of the day, they both share the same performance specification, except one's fully exposed carbon fiber and one's paint. Truly up to you, and it's truly by choice. Greenville gives players the options to change rims. as well. So if you really like the carbon fiber rims and want your car to be red instead of fully exposed carbon fiber, you can do just that. Another cool thing about this game, some more aerodynamic history. So if you look at the flying buttresses, air actually does go up those and into the engine to cool, and you can see that replicating feature with the two pillars going into the engine area. Another cool thing is the Ford GT's the rear lamps with the big opening as like similar to Ferraris, except they're different because the middle is hollow, and that's what they use to cool the engine. As well as the huge massive diffuser with the grills in the middle, as well as the little buttress. If you look in the buttress, you can see the little opening triangular slats there that also help cool the engine. The Ford GT has 4 intercoolers, 2 in the front, 2 on the buttress, to help cool these big massive turbos. In fact, 60% of the Ford GT's engine shared with the normal Ford F-150 and the not so normal Ford F-150 Raptor. What's really cool is Ford gives the opportunity to have multiple specification changes, either it be interior packages, paint colors, paint to sample colors, as well as stripe colors. Everything in this car can be tailored. Another cool thing is that you can either get Pirelli Trofeo R tires or Michelin Super Sport Cup 2s. In fact, the majority of Ford GT owners have specified Michelin Cup 2 Rs, including one of our favorite YouTubers, Shmee150. Shmee150 has an Alaman gold, I think it is, striping with I forget the red color, but it's a very nice color. I've had the opportunity to see his Ford GT at the, what's it called? It's the big auto show in California during the summer. I forget what it's called. I swear I'm going to finish this video and remember, and it's going to be annoying. But yes, his car is absolutely stunning. Another cool thing about the 2018 Ford GT is that there is limited chassis numbers built, with a total of around 1,500 vehicles being built from 2017 to 2023, I believe. All the 2017 and 18 chassis are the most desirable. I've had the opportunity to drive chassis numbers 08 of the 2018 model year, specified in frozen white, with the carbon fiber rims and all the carbon fiber options with the black leather and piping option package for the interior. Another cool thing about this car is that this is actually chassis number 14 of the 2018 model year, and it has the exact same specification with the titanium lug nuts, carbon fiber wheels, and interior specification with the fully exposed carbon on everything, matte carbon of course, as Ford only puts matte carbon in the Ford GT's interior except on the doors. Another cool thing about the interior of this car in real life is that it has carbon fiber shift paddles instead of the normal titanium ones, and yes, that is an optional option for this specific model year of the 2018 GT. To conclude our little review here, I'm just going to sum up what it's like to drive in Greenville. The handling is absolutely fantastic. In fact, I've had the Bugatti and a number of other supercars, as well as the Huracan, the 675 LT, and the McLaren GT. And driving all vehicles aside, it is 100% worth it. The turning radius is there, as you guys can tell. Signals are realistic. Everything's perfect about this car. They did a fantastic job designing this car for this game with the working aerodynamics and all of that amazing stuff. Without further conclusion, I rate this vehicle a solid 8 out of 10 in this game, as you know, there's still a little bit unrealistic things in there, and you know, whatever. It is a Roblox game at the end of the day, and my expectations shouldn't be too high, as it is Roblox. But nevertheless, this is a fantastic car, and if you guys really love a fast supercar that, you know, pretty much beats everything except the Tesla, Regera, then this is your car. I mean the top speed isn't there when you go against the Bugatti, but you know, who the hell cares at the end of the day? This car is less than this. In fact, this car is around a third of the price of the Bugatti. You can either have 3 Ford GTs or 1 Bugatti in this game, and my heart's set on the Ford GT. And I made the mistake of buying the Bugatti over the Ford GT, and let's just say I own the Ford GT now. So live and learn. Thank you guys for watching. And if you guys do want to see more videos about the cars in Greenville that we drive on a common basis, or if you just want to learn some cool things about cars, make sure to subscribe, as there will be some more videos. Hopefully, I'm not sure. Take care.